Okay, Mohammed just pretends he's from UAE. He's actually from Bahrain. Okay, so now, so we're talking about polarization. Think of a wave. Okay, think of a wave. Okay, the wave has crests, troughs, it has wavelength, it has characteristic. Looking at a wave on the board in a static fashion, you can look at some of the mechanics of a wave. It has amplitude, it has nodes, it has wavelength, it has crests, it has troughs. Clear? Okay. Now let's say that it's moving. Now it has frequency. It's moving very fast. Now let's say it's traveling. This is two-dimensional. There are enormous numbers of waves, if you think about it. If you think about this is one wave. Now add a wave to it at a slight angle. So now that angle looks like this. Here's this wave, right, like this, right? Coming right at you. Now let's take another wave, just a little slightly off angle. Okay, and we could fit literally an infinite number of waves, right, in 360, so it becomes like a tubule, doesn't it? Can you picture that? It becomes almost like a tube of waves in this kind of cylinder. Imagine cylinder, yeah? So you have these waves coming like this, coming like this, coming like this, all over the place, yes? Okay, so what I'm going to do with polarized light, in order to polarize the light, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to create two possible scenarios. I'm going to create glasses with two different kinds of lenses. Two different kinds of glasses with two different kinds of lenses. This lens has these darkened slits that prevents light from entering. Now, there are an enormous number of these darkened slits, kind of like, almost like Venetian blinds, is that what you call them? Like Venetian blinds, right? Okay, and so you have this infinite number of slits, right? Now, what's this going to prevent from coming in? Isn't this going to prevent this kind of wave from coming in? In other words, this kind of wave like this is going to be blocked, isn't it? What kind of wave is going to be able to come in? It's going to be this kind of wave, right? Isn't the horizontal shaped wave going to be able to come in? Yes? Yes? And in this one here, we're going to get these blinds, which are similar to the ones we have in our classroom, the vertical blinds, okay? You're going to block, you're going to allow this wave to come through, okay? All right? You're going to allow that wave to come through, right? And you're going to block these waves, right? The waves that are horizontal. Now, if I have polarized glasses, I have what kind of lens? In other words, what kind of wave? What do polarized glasses do? What do they actually do? My sunglasses are in the shop. They're actually prescription sunglasses, but they're not polarized. That would be even more. They were expensive enough not polarized. But what do polarized glasses do? Amir? All right, you're going to have to speak up. I have a fan in my ear. I'm 60 years old. I'm deaf as a post. So you've got to shout. Okay? You can't convince me that the bear can't shout. Okay? So shout the answer. Go ahead. Give me your best shot. Oh, that's so much better. You're right. All right, what is it? You don't know how to word it. Okay, well, try. Say anything. We're not going to laugh at you. He's working really hard. But go ahead. You don't know how to explain. You don't know how to say it. Okay. Anybody? Mana?
Does it block the sun rays from getting in?
Yes, yes. Is that what you're trying to say? It kind of blocks sun rays. Like, obviously, you're not. If you have an enormous, if you have a very small hole, it's obviously going to block sun rays. That's quite true. It's going to block sun rays. That's how sunglasses work. It blocks the sun rays, right? Right. But why polarized? What do polarized lenses do?
It doesn't block all the sun rays, but some only the sun rays that only the type of lens.
Okay, so it's going to block. So polarized lenses are going to block certain sun rays depending upon the orientation of the polarization, right? Now, okay. But what was the question though? What was the question? Did I ask a question?
No.
What was the question? Yeah, but relative to, I mean, why do you wear polarized sunglasses? Just to block sun rays or to block certain kinds of sun rays? You're blocking the sun rays. Are you blocking the vertical ones? Or are you blocking the horizontal ones? Which ones are you blocking? This one blocks the horizontal rays, right? These block the vertical rays. Which one are you blocking when you use polarized sunglasses? You're blocking both? That's a kind of a cheap way out there, Amir. You're blocking both? You're blocking the vertical? Okay, you're actually blocking the horizontal. Yeah, you're blocking, it's this one here. These are polarized glasses. Where you're blocking the horizontal, it's the horizontal rays that cause that glare. When you're in a car driving and you're like, it's the horizontal rays that cause the glare, that come off the surface of the front of the car or come off the road. Those are the ones that you want to block. Those cause the glare. That's the glaring light, is this light. Is the light that goes like this. So you want to block that. So you still want light coming in. You have to be able to see, right? But you don't want the horizontal. Now, the old 3D glasses in the theater, I went to see Avatar, and it was in 3D. And you pay extra, you get the 3D glasses, right? And it's actually a rental fee. You don't get to keep them, but people do. But anyway, so I asked if I kept mine, and I asked him if I could have some. And he said, "What do you want them for?" I says, "I teach physics, and I want to have everybody in the class have polarized glasses." And I did. I had a whole class set that I brought into school for my classroom. I had a class set of polarized glasses. And they're polarized. And one lens is like this, and one lens is like this. Obviously, they're closer together, you know. However you put it like this, right? And they're one's like this, one's like this. Yes, Brianna.
I'm not quite understanding the definition of polarization.
Polarization means you have two types of light. We're saying you have this light, the horizontal light, and you have the vertical light. Okay? You're just taking the vertical light. You're blocking this light. So you're letting that light through.
Oh, it's just the act of letting one light through while you're not letting
Correct.
the other?
Yeah, don't get confused with the political definition of polarization or the sociological definition of polarization relative to the polarization of light. Okay? You're polarizing the light, meaning you're just letting the vertical ones through and getting rid of the horizontal.
Or vice versa?
Or vice versa. Here in 3D glasses, you have one of each. You know, you're just letting through the horizontal and the vertical. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. Matter of fact, when you go into a store and they say polarized glasses, because polarized glasses cost more. How many people have polarized glasses, sunglasses? Anybody in here? They're much better for you than the non-polarized. Are you sure they're polarized glasses? Do you have them with you? Do you have them with you, Amir? Oh, yeah, I need 2 pairs to do it. Well, you can check them, because oftentimes you'll go into stores and they'll say polarized and they're not polarized. I always do it just for fun, you know. I don't get out much, so I got to make my own fun, you know. You go around the store. So what I'll do is I'll take, how would you check them? Yes?
Like there's this polarized test thing with the glasses on, like they make like it's a mirror. You can see some like some kind of like fingerprints on it and it's polarized. It's like the test thing.
I don't know anything about that. I never. Well, the simplest way would be this. If polarized glasses are like this, right? And I took 2 pairs of polarized glasses and I turned them. Here's the polarized glasses, right? They're like this, right? And I took 2 pair. And I took 1 pair and I turned the lens like this. And then I turn the other, and I turn the lens like this. What's going to happen? It's going to be even darker, right? And if it doesn't do that, one of the pairs is not polarized. Sorry, one of the pairs is not polarized. Or both pairs are not polarized. I mean, it's either one or the other. You need to get another pair of polarized glasses that you know are polarized to be able to find out which one is not polarized. They may be both not polarized. But that's how you do it. And it works. I mean, it works. It's great. Go into a store and do that. I wish we had, well, we do have some polarized lenses. I'll have to go off camera and get them. But just go like this. Yeah, easy. Okay. End of part 1, polarization. I'll get some polarized lenses and we'll do some demos. Okay? Be right back.